Hello everyone, this is MsBrittGaming and welcome back to my channel and back to the 2 Point Hospital reboot. Yes, so if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I started 2 Point Hospital back in 2008 when it came out, like the end of 2008 and around the beginning of 2009. Oh my gosh, 18, beginning of 2019. I kind of trailed off. I think I did about 15 episodes. Um, and I stopped. Like, I honestly don't know why I stopped. I have been playing since then, but I stopped. So I just recently, just really, I want to say, and I say recently, I mean like over the past couple of, I want to say maybe past month or so, rekindled that flame for this game because I've always loved it. And I decided that, you know what? I know better now. And I think it'll be a lot more fun to restart the series with a little bit more knowledge. So if you guys have seen me on Twitter, I mentioned that I've been watching a lot of Blarla, so Blarla, Blarla, and she's like the 2 Point queen. And she has a lot of good tips as to, you know, what makes sense. She really understands the game mechanics. And while you don't have to understand them to have fun in this game, I found that over the past couple of weeks playing, like I've restarted the game on my console. It definitely it's better. Like you enjoy it more when you understand what you're doing and can be more efficient. I guess if that makes sense. So that's kind of the where I'm coming from with this new reboot is I don't want to just play. I want to play well and efficiently, and I'm going to try. I'm no expert. I'm going to try to share kind of my thought process when I'm doing things and why I'm doing it, so I can hopefully help somebody else. But also, before I do another or keep going, check out my theme hospital. I can't remember what day I'm going to be posting it because I'm kind of pre-recording, but check out my theme hospital video, which is my back in the day video that I decided to do because it's really it's like the precursor to 2 Point Hospital. Like if you watch it, you'll understand why. But it's kind of what started the love for this game and why when 2 Point Hospital came out, it was like gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it. So, but yeah, so check that out. If I remember, I will link it below. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started into a new hospital. So save slots. Let's say new.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
All right. So that is the intro. I don't know which is funnier, Theme Hospital or this one. All right. So welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. Okay. He's your advisor, but you don't have to listen to him all the time. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. Yeah, he will get you into trouble. That's one thing that I've learned. He will get you into trouble. Is it just me, or do our hospitals just not look summery enough this time of year? After a lot of scientific data analysis, I randomly decided that they look better if they were a bit fruitier. I'm not sure what that means practically, but that's why I have you lot. Get to it. The Superbug Initiative has launched a global project. Check the Superbug Network to contribute to the project and collect rewards. Yeah, let's look at it. I don't technically pay attention to these things, but maybe we'll get into it. So the Superbug Initiative: collaborate with other organizations on specific research projects to discover technology and receive rewards. Why don't you try starting a project? Okay. So, um, I don't want to start one. Let's look at the global one. This is the Global Superbug Network screen. Here you can view the research tree for an active global project. The whole community will need to work together to complete this project. A certain number of organizations will need to complete each research node in order to advance down the research tree and find the victory nodes for this project. Each organization can only have one research node active at a time, so choose wisely. If you're lucky, the community might have already completed some victory nodes, so be sure to collect the rewards. Oh, rewards. Okay. So all of these have been completed. It looks like that one didn't. I guess that one didn't make it. People been at work. Yeah, I don't ever touch these, but this is kind of nice. Like if you have internet, it's kind of nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are any. Oh, research points completed. I don't know what this means. Your contributions. I know. I know. I haven't done anything. I haven't helped. So yeah, let's keep an eye on those. Those might be nice later on. All right. Let's continue. All right, so here you can, so if you play online, you can see all of your friends, and this is the Steam version. If you have Xbox, there is a Game Pass. It's free. It's free on Game Pass. And just so you know, though, console does not have the DLC past. It has Bigfoot and it has crap, some Pim something, but like the newest ones that have come out is not on console yet. I think they said Q1 of 2021 they'll be out. So I have all of the DC except for the newest Culture Shock one. So yeah, but clearly we're starting from the beginning, so we're not going to get to it. But anyway, all right. So Hogsport, yes. So let's go ahead and just take a look around. Oh yes, foundation name. I want to change the foundation name, and I would like to call it Bree Heart Foundation. Yes, that is the name I picked out. Cool. All right. So right now our value is 200,000, and you'll see like in the game you'll get pop-ups where they kind of tell you like, oh, your rival, like Tasha Monet Sims has XYZ and yours is only this, and sometimes yours is better, sometimes yours is worse, so it's kind of cool. I think this leaderboard, yep, it's the leaderboard. It kind of tells you. So we have no stars. Our foundation value, obviously we're at the bottom. Kudosh earned. So we just started, so that's why we're at the bottom. So, but we can track against our people as we go. All right, let's get in. Hogsport, let's go. Let us go. And since I do batch record, I have been starting to drink some tea while I'm recording. So if I do need to take a second to just take a sip, just bear with me. I'm trying to keep my throat intact. 2-Point Hospital. Welcome to 2-Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Yeah, let's go. Looking around the hospital. First things first, you'll probably want to have a look around. To move around the hospital, hold the right mouse button and drag. Move the cursor to the edges of the screen. Use WASD keys. You can also zoom with the mouse wheel and rotate and pitch with the middle mouse button. Okay. All right, so it just kind of wants us to move around. Here we go. Done. Reception. The first thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head here when they arrive at the hospital. Let's build a reception desk near the entrance. Can do. All right, items, reception. Like I said, I do want to give like kind of my thought process as I go. I don't want to be too like chatty in the beginning. So as I run into things, I'll talk about them. So I want the reception close to the front, but not too close. I'm thinking about lines. This hospital, as you see, is small. We don't really get to expand much, so the line isn't really going to get that bad. So I'm going to go here, I think. Yeah. Receptionist. Great. We need an assistant to run reception. Let's hire one now. Click the hire button and select assistants to view job applicants. Okay. Can I pause? All right. So let's go. All right. Here's where it is important to pay attention. On first glance, I want Gerald Wood because he has 2 customer service skills. We do not have training unlocked. That's not the next hospital, but the hospital after that. Therefore, we can only get what we can find in this screen. So the fact that he has 2 customer service, I want him. So I don't even really care what Lola has and what Chloe has just yet. So I'm going to click on Gerald and check out his traits. So he's it says has potential and a competent player of spin. Here's a tip. Then not everything under this little screen here matters. Some of it is just for fun. So if you just hover over it, it'll actually tell you what things actually affect the game and like how they interact with other employers, how they do their job, and how they interact with your patients. So he's a fast learner. In this case, I don't really care. Like I mentioned earlier, right now we don't have training. So what is he learning? Nothing. So given the fact that all of his traits are good and the fact that he has 2 customer service skills, I'm going to hire him. He's my first hire. All right. Oh, play. So we're going to wait for our buddy. There we go. General practitioner's office. Great. Before we officially open, we'll need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a GP at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build a GP's office now. Room building. To build a room, click on the rooms button and pick one from the list. With the room selected, drag out a floor plan of the appropriate size. Then place the required items in the room. All right, so it wants us to build a GP's office. Just something to note, hover over it. It tells you what you need. So it tells me before I even built this room, I'm going to need a doctor that can work in it. This says diagnosis, consultation, and basic human interaction. Patients must visit a GP at each stage of diagnosis. The GP decides where to send them next. So that's kind of an important thing to note, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's build one. I hate the way this hospital is shaped, but let's just go ahead and build one here. I know it's kind of big, but that's fine, because we're not even gonna really need more than one, to be honest with you. I don't think we will. If I do this right, as I have done in the past, we won't really need more than one. All right. So another thing to note up here, prestige. It's going to tell us this, I believe, but the higher the prestige, the better the performance of the room. So right now we're at level 2, and if you hover over each thing, it kind of tells you what it adds. So like, oh, and this little star means it's required, but it just says decorative item. So for instance, if I click on it, oh geez, pause. I keep forgetting that they're going. All right, so let's put one down. I don't know if you saw that, but this little bar went up. So that means it's raising the prestige. I don't want to spend too much money right now. I'm going to put a weighing machine. Why? Because if you read it, it says, while it is decorative, it adds, this is only a diagnosis room. It's not a treatment room, but it adds plus 1% in diagnosis power. And because I want my GPs to be the best they can be, I'm going to go ahead and put one in here, kind of just for fun. As a matter of fact, let's put it on this side. This is a big GP's office, actually. Hold on. I don't like this being this big. I think it's a little bigger than I normally make it. You go over here for now. Okay. That's better. That is better. Alright, so what do we want? I like a bin. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why I like a bin, but I do. We don't need a extinguisher. Plant. Actually, we might need an extinguisher. Plant. I'll get this one for now because I don't think I've unlocked the one I really like. I'm actually going to be putting the plant. Okay, how do I do? Is it control? It's control. Holding down the control key lets you kind of have like free placement and not like on the grid. So I'm going to put the plant here. And I'll explain why. What else? I think that's it for now. I'd love to get prestige to 3, but I don't want this to be like, ooh, and I want to unlock this, but we have no kudosh. We have no kudosh. Okay, so just move this over just a little bit. All right, we got that. And just real quick, I'm gonna tell you why I put the plant here. It might seem stupid, but you can do what you want to do. And I did it because under data view, we're not looking at this. Under attractiveness, as you can see, the plant kind of gives a little aura of attractiveness around the desk, which affects the patient. So that's why I did it. I don't know if it's the greatest thing to do, but I do it, so it doesn't matter. All right, what's next? Doctor whom? Excellent. Now we'll need a doctor to run the GP's office. Hire one now. All right, so pause. Hire. It doesn't really matter actually. I think the hospital's not even open, but I don't know. I feel like to pause. All right, doctors. Oh yes, yes. So, if this were like in game, I would just X this out because I don't want her. I want one of these two because they have GP skill. And if you read it, it says general practice, increased GP. Crap, I shouldn't have X'd out that other one. I could have shown you guys something. But anyway, increased GP diagnosis skill plus 15% diagnosis skill in GP's office. So the reason why I said I should have showed you guys something first. There is a diagnosis skill. However, that diagnosis skill is only plus 10%. So that's why having a GP skill is better than having a diagnosis skill. And something else I forgot to mention, guys, and if you would prefer it, let me know if it's just too much just hearing me talk the whole daggone time. But I've been turning off the music on all my games just because of all this craziness going on about, music and videos getting flagged, and I ain't got time for all that nonsense. I do pay for Epidemic Sound. This is not sponsored, but they have a great selection of songs, so I might just find some instrumentals and place them in future videos. But yeah, so just let me know if you care. If you don't care, I won't bother, but just let me know. But all right, so on face, Simon and Sebastian, they have what I want. Now, if they had more, skill, that'd be great, but they have what I want. So I'm going to go with the cheapest first, which is Simon, and check out his skills. So it says will work for peanuts, likes to argue, prefers Jasmine Odyssey's first few albums, funny, but I care about the fact that he has reduced salary expectation, which is good. However, he argues with other argumentative people. So in this case, if I don't have anybody else who have that trait, it's not going to affect me. So he's still a good choice. Look at Sebastian. Hygienic, a natural, mentor, and level 14 Orbalisk, whatever that means. So he's hygienic, like stay clean and hygienic, that's good. And teacher, whizzes through any syllabus, plus 50% teaching speed. That one is great if I was going to use this doctor to train somebody, and I'm not right now, so I don't really care. So given that fact, I'm going to pick Simon because if I just make sure I don't have anybody else argumentative, then it doesn't matter. So let's hire him and put him in the office and hit play. Hospital open. Good news. Our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll be sent to the GP for diagnosis. Okay. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and get them up. I don't care about zooming and rotating. All right. In the meantime, let's get them a bench so they have somewhere to sit while waiting. Oh, I have to do it. I forgot. Okay, zoom. I'm zooming in, zooming out. All right. I'm rotating. All right. I'm pitching. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at our. Wait. Pause. I actually want to. This would be a good screenshot. You know what? Is it Control Shift U? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, that's how you get rid of the UI, Control Shift U. Our first patient, let's check our first patient out, guys, because I'm nosy. Kyle Casserole. Oh, geez, great. All right, so info. Diagnosis required. He's very happy for now. Health is great for now. Going to reception. Cool. So let's kind of follow him through the process. All right, so he's talking to the receptionist. All right, so she's sending him for an appointment. There's no line, so he's going right in. Awesome. And the GP is going to talk to him and get him all diagnosed. All right, messages. We diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message list in the bottom right. Looks like we need to build a pharmacy to treat the patient. Will do. All right, so let's go ahead and pause since the hospital is open. So now it matters. But let me take a sip of my tea. All right, so Pharmacy required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It will cost $7,600 to build. What would you like to do? Well, send patient home, get them to wait. We're going to build it so we can get them to wait. All right, so our task is to build a pharmacy and hire a nurse. So let's take a look at our patient again. So as you can see here, this is kind of like the diagnosis bar. And this is a really high diagnosis. So basically this is saying they know what it is. They're 100% sure it's gout. So go ahead and send them to a pharmacy. Now what it's saying about the pharmacy is he's willing to wait 234 seconds. So patients leave if they are waiting too long in your hospital. So that's what that 234 means. So after that, they'll rage. They call it rage something. It's like rage quitting, but they leave your hospital upset and it affects your reputation. Chance of cure 100%. So we know right now if we get a pharmacy, we can treat gout 100%. It says illness difficulties unknown, but the certainty is 100%. And then staff skill unknown, whatever. All right. So his mood, he's happy, he's healthy, he's a little thirsty, but not a lot, a little hungry, not a lot, doesn't really need the toilet, only 20% boredom, good hygiene, attractiveness is kind of iffy, it's in the middle, and temperature is comfortable. We don't have to deal with temperature here. And then log, as patients go through your hospital, stuff will start showing up here. So, all right, yes, pharmacy. Let's go ahead and get the pharmacy built. So where do I want the pharmacy? I'm thinking maybe like we'll start diagnosis around here and then wind up putting like staff rooms and bathrooms. No, staff rooms and bathrooms can be over here. So perhaps we start pharmacy. Crap, you know what? I should have put that over there. That's what I should have done. All right, I'm going to actually put the pharmacy right here. That is my decision. And pharmacy has to be 3x3. Okay, and I'm looking up top on the screen. It says minimum room size 3x3. So it goes away if I make it 3x3. All right, so if we do this, I'm trying to think if I do just the 3x3. I mean 3x4. 3x4. And then, but then I can't take out this. It's not going to be big enough. Oh, it is. Okay. Good. All right. So door. I don't do windows. I think that's creepy, but you can do, you can do what you want to do. But I just feel like, why do you have why would you put a window in a treatment room? It's nasty to me. All right. So let's get a garbage bin in there. Extinguisher. We need a fire extinguisher because in case it goes on fire. So let's go ahead and get that near the door. And let's get a plant to help out with the attractiveness. And I think that's it for now. Let's say all right. And then we need to hire a nurse. So what do we got? All right, these are very expensive nurses. Like I don't really care about, okay, actually, no, this is a really good one. This is a really good one, and I'll explain in a second. I hope she's good. Yeah, she's positive. Okay. Assumes all parties are fancy dress. Yes, we have a good nurse. All right, and I'll explain this in a second. All right, so we got all of those. I won't unpause yet because I want to explain what what is going on in my head. Whew, get that out, Brittany. All right, so pharmacy. If you click on the room itself and go to info, it tells you pharmacies are used to cure a range of illnesses. To improve cure rates, you'll need upgrades for the machine. That comes later. Also, assign a nurse trained with extra treatment skills. So the reason why I said she was good is because she has a pharmacy management skill. Now, this is one of the skills that only have one. So you're not going to get a pharmacy management 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the only one you have. But this is considered the extra treatment. So it says increased treatment skills plus 10% treatment skills. So she has 20% treatment skill in pharmacy because of this, and then she gets an extra 10% treatment skill because she has this. Now there's treatment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, if you have this one, you're only going to get up to treatment 3 because this is going to fill up one of the spots. 4, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. What am I thinking? But that's why I said this is actually a really good nurse to start with, given we don't have training available. And then this is nice to increase happiness because, if they're happy, they do their job, whatever. So that is why I like this one. She's feeling energized. She's feeling positive. So that is awesome. Her stats tells you how long she's been employed. Like this is I don't know. These little details are the things that make me love this game. But like how much income she's generated, how much you've paid her, like this is basically how much she's worked, like how many patients she's diagnosed, cured, failed, how many deaths are on her hand, where her cure rate is, how many training, promotions, awards won. Her diagnosis skill is 110%, and her treatment skill is 70%, and speed 110. So yeah, that's good stuff. So before we hit play, I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of benches out in front, and then I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. I'm gonna hit play. Let's let them. All right, now we have everything we need to diagnose and cure a simple illness. Let's see if our new staff are up to the task. All right, so he's going in. He's going in. He's going in. I might use this actually. He needs to get his stuff. It's ready, sir. Please drink. And he is cured. Yay! We've cured him. All right. Patient cured. Well done. We've cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosis and treating patients to keep the money coming in so we can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement.
All
We
right.
just cured our very first patient.
Woohoo. I would love, if you could change the voice if you want it. All right, so we're losing money, but that's because we built a lot of stuff, and now we have to wait until we get, more cures. But let's check our mail. Oops. I'll get to the mail in a second. Janitors and maintenance. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure you've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? Yes. All right, so what's the mail? Hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. A higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire. This is important because some people think to fix your problem of having long queues is to just add to everything, and that's not really going to fix your problem, because if you add to the let me just read this. So here's the level. It said the hospital level is a measure of the overall size of your hospital based on the rooms and staff. Having a higher hospital level means that you attract more patients and job applicants. So if you're swamped with patients, you need to figure out how to get patients in and out of the hospital quicker, which means better machines, better operating rooms, better staff, higher skills or train them if you've unlocked training, not adding more rooms. Adding more rooms increases the level, which brings more patients. So you're sinking yourself into a hole. I learned that lesson the hard way. All right, so hire a janitor. All right, hire. All right, who we got? Okay. I don't plan on killing anybody yet, so I don't really want this ghost capture. So I'm going to X that out so that this new applicant can come. But I do like the fact that this one has maintenance and mechanics. So that means that it can upgrade machines, which is this one, and it can help fix my machines. So let's click on Dan. He has high energy, thinks their life is a rom-com, inspiring, basically fine. And what I care about, he's tireless, works longer before needing a break, awesome, romantic, consistently falling in and out of love, okay, and inspires other people. So he's a good choice. So let's go ahead and pick him. He's a good one. And then we need 2 extinguishers. So let's find another one. I don't really have a room to put this in because there's one in there already. So we could just put it in here just for the heck of it. Janitors will be called to repair a machine when its maintenance falls below 50%. You can also request that a janitor repair it immediately through the item options. Okay. Keeping people happy. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and a comfy seat when they're between appointments. They become unhappy, they will leave to go to another hospital. Okay. Alright, so they want us to place benches. We've done that already, so we're good. A leaflet stand. So let's go ahead and take care of that. You can also use these filters here. I'm going to do this because it just gets through more things quicker. Alright, so GP tends to be an area that gets weighted on most. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. A drink machine and a snack machine. I'm going to go ahead and put those over here. But then I'm going to get a... Crap, if I put that, it's going to... Hold on. Let me get this first. Because it's going to... Let's put this like... right there, because they're going to prompt me. Alright, we're done. If you want to pick an item up, hover over it, then click and hold the left mouse button or click and drag it quickly to pick it up. Oh, can you really do that? Oh, you can. I've never done that before. Cool. Alright. Item control. Staff energy and breaks. Staff get tired as they work and will eventually go on break. A staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks help keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will also help staff regain energy faster. Alright, so now they want to build a staff room. Oh, hold on. Item controls. I don't really care about that right now. How you want a promotion already? We just open. Simon Terry is ready for promotion from student doctor to junior doctor. Promotion from student doctor to junior doctor will provide 1 training slot, irrelevant to us right now. 10% movement speed, that's good. 10% diagnosis skill and 10% treatment skill. Offer a pay rise, whatever, to keep staff happy. So he wants to go from 15,667 to 18,000. I'm gonna do it. And I'm even gonna raise his. Wait, no, his salary is already. No, we're gonna keep it the way he wanted. Now we'll give him a little bit. Promote. All right, he's gonna do better now. All right. I'm gonna put the staff room in this corner. So staff room. Oh, and if you hover over pharmacy, as you can see, it says staff nurse, and it tells you it cures a range of illness. So that kind of tells you it's a treatment room if something says it cures. All right, so let's go ahead and give a pretty sizable staff room. Doesn't really need to be too big, just because this is a very small hospital. All right, so I like to do a couch. Kind of like a seating. Oh, come on, that's not what I meant to do. Here we go. Seating on the side, like a little table, a little TV. Oh yeah, we need the drink and soda machines for the staff. And a trash bin. I don't know if you need trash bins in like staff rooms, but I put them in there. We don't need a fire extinguisher. We need plants. Lots of plants so that they're kept happy kind of no matter where they're at. That's 2. That's fine. Anything else available?
Patients are asked to wait their turn.
We don't have much of it. I'm so used to my other games. I'm like, where's all this other stuff that I'm used to using? Oh, lockers, lockers, lockers. Yes. Let's do a few lockers. How many can we fit in here? Can I fit 3? I can. Yay. All right. Awesome. Oh, and something that I meant to do and I didn't do it. Once you meet the requirements of a room, go ahead and just check it off. Because you can just, oh wait, hold on. Staff room. Staff will head to the staff room when they're on break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. Note, you can place a member of staff in a staff room to make them take a break or in a workroom to make them work there. To pick up a member of staff, hover over them and hold the left mouse button. Okay. But yeah, so once you have the room built, if you click on it, you can go to items and then put items so the room is still functional while you're decorating it. So that's what I probably should have done. All right, Charlie work. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all of these, restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, emptying bins, and unblocking toilets. All right, they want us to build a toilet. So how we doing? No lines. We curing people. What's this? New illness clamp discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Afflicts many living statues and selfie taking chumps. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. Cool. We have a pharmacy, so we're good. All right, bathroom. Where are we putting the bathroom? If this is going to be treatment, the bathroom should be kind of like central. Like, I don't want them walking here to here, you know? So I think I'm going to put a bathroom right here for now. We can move rooms later, so that's why I'm not really concerned about it. And this is a good spot because we can probably fit a room in here if we need to. So, all right, so let's just do this. And then let's get some toilets.
Patients should enjoy their visit. It may be their last.
Do I want it that way? Oh wait, but I can do one. I can do this. I would have preferred to put 4, but I don't like walking into toilets though. So maybe we're not doing this. Hold on. Maybe we're not doing that. Here. I want the door there. Yes. Okay. Yes. So now you're not walking into toilets. Like looking at toilets, I should say. And then these can go here. Oh, can I get... I ain't getting 4 in. Oh, I'm not even getting 3 in. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Alright, can I get 1 more? Oh, no más. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. You can't have 4 and only 3. That's not gonna work. All right, we need a bigger. Wait, what is this? 1, 2, 3. That's 4. So if we just need something that's 3, it can fit. Or I can just expand this way. I can expand this way. Yeah, let's just do that. And then let's just move this bench to that side of the wall. And then, so now can I fit, hold on, can I fit 4? Because this is going to be, the way my brain's thinking is this is going to be the only, yes, I can fit 4. Woohoo. All right, so then 1 more stall. This is going to be the only bathroom in this hospital. So that's why I'm kind of looking at it as, and let's just put this, that's why I'm looking at it as, oh man, you know what? If I got rid of 1, 2, 3, I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to play this like I would play it. If I got rid of this, can't I do this? Get away. No, okay, that's the problem. It's running into that. Okay. That's not good. Tis not good. All right. Well, here's the thing. I'm getting rid
Nurse,
of.
please go to the
I'm getting.
pharmacy.
It's just this is getting too big for me for a bathroom. Yeah, it's getting too big for me for a bathroom. So let's just do it this way. You're still looking. You're still not looking into a toilet. So let's just do it this way, and then kind of like this. We don't have hand sanitizer yet, so that's not a problem. Let's just get a bin and a plant. Get a plant. Okay. Bathrooms. All right. So what are we doing now? Janitors. Our doctor. Okay. Further diagnosis. We're hearing reports of some new illness in town. This might be hard to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis. General diagnosis is unlocked. So I think are they gonna ask us to do that? I'm trying to see what they're going to ask us because okay. Hospital level. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GP's offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above the rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. All right, so yeah, unlock the ward. So I'm going to pause here. And because there's a few things that I want to check. So what it's talking about is like here, and this is one thing I need to do right now before I forget. So if I go to get out of here. Get out of here. So if you go to policy, I'll explain this later, but I'm going to raise this to 95 and then I'm going to check this. So basically what this is saying is if the GP is 95% certain of what the illness is, he's going to send them straight to treatment instead of further diagnosis. So that's why I wanted to check those two off. This queue warning length is 6. What that means, it says how many people must be in the queue for a room for a queue warning to appear. So if you put 6, I'm actually going to raise this to 10 because that's kind of my own personal like, oh shoot, this is getting bad. This is me. You can do what you want to do. That's just me. And what that means, if I click on this room and go to queue, well, it's first it tells you queue length is 4. So there's 4 people queuing for this room right now. So if it had gotten to 6 before, a 6 was gonna come up in a little bubble right here, and I don't really care when it's 6. But if you go to queue, it kind of shows you everybody. And what most people don't know is you can move these people. So say this person's health was like down here really low, that means they're probably going to die in your hospital. So pick them up and you can move them. You can move them up the queue to get seen. You can do that to any room. So people don't know that. I also look at diagnosis certainty. And if somebody leaves the GP office to do something else and it comes back here and I see their diagnosis certainty is 90% or above, I typically click on the patient and there's a button that comes up here that says send to treatment, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sure we'll see that coming up. But yeah, so I think we're doing good. We're making money. Where's the overview? Where's my see, profit. I'm making a profit right now. Wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Here. Profit. Yes, last 3 months. So we're making profit. So I'm happy. Something else I want to check before we go is here. So staff, patients. I want to check patients. Yes, thank you. So happiness is looking good. Health is looking good. Diagnosis. So this is what. So they're cured. They're going to the pharmacy. That's fine. Illnesses. This is where I stay in this screen in my games. This cure rate right here. So cure rate. I want this as close to 100% as possible. I want this fatalities and ineffective as low as possible. So you'll see me coming here a lot to kind of make sure, my rooms are effective or not. So, but anyway, all right, guys. yeah, I'm going to end this here. Just because, like I said in the beginning, I want these videos to be kind of what's going on in my head. Um, they might be a little bit longer, and they'll probably only be maybe once a week, depending on how it goes. So they'll probably be a little longer. So maybe 45 minutes to an hour. If you think that's too long, then just let me know. But I'd rather I'd rather do what I feel is going to be helpful, you know. But yeah, I'm happy. I think Bree Hart Foundation is it's on its way. It's on its way. So, all right, guys, thank you much for joining me. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.